Hey, okay, so we're back. Chapter 35 of the Uten Slug campaign. So last time, you guys, we left you in Xantharl's Keep, having just thwarted a group of bugbears from killing or capturing the wanted criminal known as the Weevil. Having secured said Weevil themselves, you guys turned to the another pressing issue that basically the city was under attack by a frost giant-led army. So yeah, the city defenses seem to be holding up pretty well. The army had kind of been whittled down to, I think it was a handful of ogres. There was a score of hobgoblins, a shit ton of goblins, and they were all led by a single frost giant. And you kind of weighed, okay, well, there's very little chance that they're going to actually breach the city walls or anything, but there's always a chance that they'll get bored and wander off and start terrorizing the countryside, which is going to be a lot less robust and less able to defend itself. So you guys said, yeah, let's take them. So like the big damn heroes you are, you charged out of the front gate of Xantharl's Keep and met the invading army head on. You left the Weevil with your new comrade, Sir Barrick, and he decided,
So we'll never see him
yeah,
again.
he would watch over him for you. But yeah, the battle was pretty big, but you guys did manage to take out everyone except a few of the surviving goblins, actually a bunch of them, but they pretty much scattered all over the place and fled once you killed all their leaders and everything.
That's right.
So yeah, you defended and took down this army of a frost giant and army of goblins. So then you took a much needed rest. You guys enjoyed the festivities surrounding Midsummer's Eve while you were awaiting word from Harshnag. And sure enough, it didn't take long before the Azastra, the innkeep, informed you that H had left word and that he was waiting at a farm outside of town and that you guys should seek him out there. So you guys had a pretty good idea where this farm was, and you found it with no difficulty at all, and indeed he was waiting for you there. He filled you in and said that since you guys had parted ways, he'd been scouring the north and looking for any kind of leads and resolving all the chaos amongst the giant kind since the ordning was shattered. And he said that he knew the location of an ancient mountain temple known as the Eye of the All-Father that had been built millennia ago by the giants somewhere in the spine of the world. Jotun legend spoke of a divine oracle there, and Harshnag said that he could find... He found out that the investigations that he did convinced him that there was some truth to it. So he intended to travel there and would like you guys to accompany him and find out not just what caused the shattering of the ordning, but how to fix it, what to do, because he thinks it's eventually going to lead to a bad end for both giants and small kind. He did say, yeah, it's a dangerous journey, but and he didn't know really what awaited everyone at the temple itself, but he thinks that he's seen you guys in action, and he gets the impression that you guys are serious and you will see things done. So once you guys agreed to this, he was very very enthusiastic and thought that this was a
Hell
good
yeah.
idea. So yeah, you headed north along with Sir Barrick and with the Weevil in tow. First stopping off at Mirabar, where you collected the bounty for the Weevil. And there you and Sir Barrick parted ways. He said that while he had a great deal of respect for what he'd seen you guys do, and that your cause was a worthy one, he felt some shame over his fleeing all the devastation and destruction up in Ten Towns and Bryn Shander, and he wanted to use his share of the reward to help the area rebuild. Which you guys, generously contributed a little bit too for that. And so, yeah, he was very thankful and grateful for your assistance and said that if you ever happen to be in the Bryn Shander neighborhood, look him up and you would be most welcome at his table. So anyway, heading east from Mirabar, you guys made your way along the Mirar River to the Valley of Kedrun. And after a good number of days, Harshnag turned north, and there the land started to get pretty mountainous and a lot slower travel. Trails started to become treacherous, but luckily you guys had packed your cold weather gear, and Harshnag seemed to have a pretty good idea of where he was going. He certainly had no danger of getting lost. Along the way, Harshnag didn't really say very much, but you guys didn't get the impression that he was like being standoffish or disinterested in you guys at all. He seemed to be more preoccupied with something, but you weren't sure if it's due to him finding his way or something else. So you were getting near to where Harshnag guessed the temple must lie when you rounded a corner and you saw a large group of humanoids, extremely hairy humans apparently, all wearing primitive-looking furs and weaponry. Also, there were several wolves of the group that I failed to mention last time. These guys were all standing still, but initially facing away from you guys, but it looked like they were maybe watching or listening for something, but the wolves noticed you guys right away and started barking and growling. And Harshnag immediately drew forth his big axe and shouted, "Gray Wolf Pack, don't let them bite you!" And the humans, they unexpectedly didn't really seem too intimidated by the sight of a great big frost giant. Instead, with howls of wolf and man mingling to a crescendo, they charge forward, weapons drawn. And that's where we'll pick up tonight.
Yes.
So let me move you guys
wolves. Oh, Tim is. Oh yeah, Tim is frozen. He got touchered.
Yep.
Oh, indeed he did.
He got seriously touchered.
That, or he's really being pensive.
That sucks. Getting touched is horrible.
Oh yeah, I see in the chat he said need to reboot. So we'll see. I like how Skype freezes you at the last instant you existed in,
We need
in
to
its
set
reality.
up a telethon, Paul.
It's like time freeze.
People all over this country are being touchered all the time. Won't you send in a few dollars to help with a new USB cable or?
Yeah, we need Sarah McLaughlin to
something like that.
narrate that. So anyway, yeah, nice, great big group of combatants there. And I guess while we wait for Tim, I'll bring up the initiative counter, and you guys feel free to add yourself. And I'll go add 500 people on my side.
God damn. Wow.
I think Roll20 is going to be a major pain slowness tonight.
What happened there, Baldry?
Jesus, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those nights again. I see.
Yeah, what is going on with you two?
My best Owen Wilson. Wow.
It's not my bow, evidently.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, what? Really? You guys can't see his token? Okay, whatever. Hang on.
I see a big Giants token by us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't see like his name or.
Nope.
No, just see a big frost giant token.
There we go.
Wow.
All right, so that's that.
Where's
now
my smell of tactical nuclear detonation? Where is that? That would come in handy right now, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was awesome. My macro worked.
Ta-da!
That's a shitload of combatants. I think it got everybody.
That's a metric shit ton of combatants.
All right, let me just get this positioned here so it's out of the way.
There he is.
Hey, Tim. Are you frozen again?
Yep.
Oh,
Seems
shit.
like it. Mother pus bucket.
Oh, I wonder if it's Skype, if he was having trouble logging in, or if it's just a side effect maybe of what he was seeing before. Well, we'll give him a minute here. I don't know. Did he add himself? Probably not if he was rebooting.
He did not.
Or he could call in on his phone.
Yeah, phone or phone. Phone or phone. Phone would be better for you.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while, you know. I should have used a phone.
That's Kentucky Blue Phone.
That's right.
All right, let me see if I can pop some of these windows out so I'm not... Oh, yeah, Roll20 is going to be a bear in this one, I think. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got Wolves.
No. Looks like 3 wolves.
Oh, Skype kicks him out. Jesus.
Super duper.
So anyway, yeah, there's 3 wolves. There's 14 what look like kind of more general, tribesmen or women. Actually, there's both men and women in this group.
Okay.
And then there's kind of 4 of them that look like they have kind of a little bit more ceremonial dress on, so they might be a little bit higher up. And look a little bit tougher. They're all carrying what looks like spears.
Made out of bone.
Except for the wolves, obviously.
They're all gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Hey!
Skype hates me tonight.
Skype apparently does. That's no worries.
Thank you, Microsoft, for your lovely and oh so functional product.
All right, let me just get one more up here.
That's gonna get us monetized. Yay!
You betcha. Okay, so did you get a chance to add yourself to initiative? Oh, yep, I see you now.
I did.
All right, so let me sort.
I am efficient.
Damn, I'm gonna go.
Okay, so it looks like Samuel, you're the first to react.
All right. So, how far are these guys? So I'm going to. Far is 30 feet from me. About that. Which means I can cast a spell.
Ooh.
It's got a range of 120 feet, and it's a 30-foot cube.
Nice.
Hypnotic.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yep.
The GM's favorite spell.
I know.
Can you draw a circle where you want this to be?
That's a cube.
Oh, I'm sorry, a cube. So I know what guys I need to roll for
Radius
here.
or-
Can you draw it in 3 dimensions?
Yeah,
please?
and to scale.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, so the tree is hypnotized. Oh, wait.
How do I?
Eh,
Can I not move it after?
No, it doesn't allow you. It's weird.
Oh, weird. I can. Okay, so,
Yeah, you can, but he can't.
Oh no, I can.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So I-
I lied.
I don't know if that's 30 feet, but I want to just like hit these guys and then go up as high as I
Yeah, it's
can.
about 35 feet, so close
That's
enough.
pretty close. Damn.
So, yeah, you could get all of those guys at the bottom if you want. All the, from this guy down
Yeah, so basically
to that
all
guy.
those guys.
All right, so let me pull them up here. Those are tribal warriors. Let's see. And this
Tribal
is wit save. I can never remember. Wisdom. All right.
Wisdom. Yep.
So we've got one made it. One critically failed. Failed. One critted. One had a 20 and a 1. Natural 20, natural 1.
Jeez.
And the rest failed. So looks like only one of them made it. No, 2 of them made it. So this guy is fine. This guy is, let me see. We'll just do that for now. failed. That guy made it. This guy failed. This guy failed. And that guy failed. Okay, so those guys are all hypnotized.
Looking at the pretty lights.
Yes,
Pretty lights.
you got lucky. Okay, and that looks like your action, unless you have a bonus action.
I don't think I have any bonus actions, so you know what? We'll call it good.
All right, Groot is up.
I'm going to reach into my sack
Nice.
pull out a giant elk.
Ooh, a giant elk in your pocket. You're just happy to see me.
Where do you keep that?
Right in my sack, man. I got a big
Yeah,
sack.
man.
Uh,
What about the horns? Don't those hurt?
so it is huge. So I guess it's wow. That's a big freaking creature.
He's as big as Harshnag.
Yeah. All right. So let's do. So if I pull him here and I say attack, and let me. That's giant
Those
elk.
trees, by the way, count as cover too, if you want.
Nice.
Oh man, he can move 60.
It's a fast
That is
one.
one fast elk. Oh. He will go and haul ass right up to there. I guess double move. We'll do it right there.
All right,
Nice.
dash around the tree, and that's your animal. I'd assume that pulling that thing out is an
so that
action.
was an action. Is an action, and I will move up behind Samuel and go. You will get him, boy.
Cheerleading his giant elk. Okay.
Man!
That's it. You the man. You the man, Blue.
All right. So, hang on. Let me just see here. I think. So this one guy right here, you see him kind of
This guy.
brandish. He's got a spear. He kind of brandishes it and shouts something in a language that I don't believe any of you guys can understand.
What language? Yeah,
You don't recognize it. It's actually a language spoken by the Ugthar tribes. He charges forward. Actually, yeah, you see him kind of ripple and change and assume kind of like a hybrid form of wolf and man. And he, let's see, is that an action? Yeah, that is an action. So he's going to basically just move. In hybrid form, he's still got 30 feet movement. Which means, yeah, well, there's this giant elk right there. You know what? He's going to move around the elk. Or start trying to move around it. I guess he could wind up right there, and that's as far as he could go. So then we've got a wolf, which is immediately right there by the elk. The wolf is going to take on the elk and try to bite it. 16 hit the elk.
Man, if
Yep.
we have to fight a were elk, I'm going to be so pissed.
I'm sorry, Paul. Did you say
Not
did 16 hit the elk?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So he that 4 piercing damage from the bite. It looks like I was going to say it. There's no size restriction on it doing its pull down thing. It's just if it's a creature. So the elk needs to make a strength saving throw. No problem. Okay, so it's not knocked prone. That's one wolf. Wolf number 2 is also pretty much right there already. It is also going to try and bite the elk.
It's gonna
19,
make
I'm
the
assuming hits.
werewolf. Their wolf joke.
Werewolf. Their wolf.
Werewolf.
7 piercing damage and another strength save, please.
Okie dokie, boss.
No problem. Okay, so now we've got some of these tribal warriors here. One of the guys that wasn't hypnotized looks around at his buddies and says, "What?" Well, you can't hear what he's saying, but you get the gist of him saying something like, "What the hell are you doing? Let's kill them." So he moves over to his friend and shakes him awake. Actually, he doesn't shake him awake. He hauls off and whacks him upside the head.
Smacks him.
And that's his turn. So we've got a third wolf who also runs up and is going to attack the elk.
No.
Got an 18, which should also hit for 7 piercing and a strength save.
Jeez.
That one was closer. He almost brought it down, but elk still managed to keep his feet. So we're up to Serendial.
Okay. I am going to click my heels together and say there's no place like home. Activate my boots. So now I'm walking at 60. I'm going to... I don't really need to do it for this, but whatever, I'll do it. I'll do this. And then I'm going to cast... And do I want to whip this out now or hold on to it? Oh, what the hell? Whip it out now. Lightning bolt. I'm going to basically straight ahead and get the...
Nice.
I'll get essentially... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
The bolt curves around the...
Hey-o.
That's not what I wanted to do. Woo. There it is. Go away. What I wanted to do was this.
Okay, so those 3 guys.
Basically zap those 3.
All right,
okay.
so...
And so here we go, lightning bolt. And I literally just realized that he is a harsh nag.
Yes.
And is it rolling? There it is. DC 15 deck save or 31 damage each.
Okay, let's see. So just standard text check for them. Okay, so the guy that shouted out, initially he failed. The other 2 dudes... ironically, the last guy made it. The first guy did not. So total then is 31 for the first guy.
Hey,
It
No.
outright kills the second guy, stone dead,
hey.
and kills, even though the third guy made a save, that still killed him as well.
Okay. And then I run up there between those 2 trees to try to get a little bit of cover.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay, so next up is the guy who's dead, so he doesn't do much of anything. Next guy after that, he's asleep, or hypnotized, I should say. So then we get one of these guys in the back. They are also going to kind of work their way around this giant elk. He's just going to dash. So that would be his turn, which brings us to Harshnag. Let's see. I'm going to say there's a 50-50 chance there's a rock nearby. Less than 50. All right, so there's no rock nearby, so he has his axe out. He's going to charge forward. And what's his speed? 40, so he's going to move 80 feet. Basically right up in the face of that guy who just got zotted by your lightning bolt. And that's what he'll do. Then we get to this other guy in the back who's also going to move up around.
And the guy who was sitting in front of Harshnag is now wetting him, soiling his armor.
He looks actually,
Right.
you see an amazing lack of fear for facing an opponent so large. You see what looks to be actually almost hatred in his eyes.
Ooh. Like favorite enemy hatred?
Well, yeah, tough to say. But they definitely, all of these guys seem to be intent on Harshnag, actually. In fact, this guy, he dashes around towards Harshnag. This guy also, actually, I think he could actually get an attack in. Let me just check that distance. Yes, he could. So this guy also moves up. He doesn't even bother changing into hybrid form. So he moves up. And he will still do a bite attack, which misses.
Harshnag the werewolf.
Oh, no, he would have to be
Yeah.
hybrid to do that. Never mind. So, yeah, he's going to actually spend his action doing a hybrid form.
Changing.
Oh, man, there's a lot of guys here. That guy is dead, so I can remove him. That guy is, I think... Nope, he just got woken up. So he gets... Whoa! Sees the giant has moved over there, so he dashes up that way towards him, which brings us to Voldry. I'm going to start clearing bodies here because they're just going to take up space otherwise.
Okay, I am going to move up here, and I am going to target that dude right there with the Sacred Flame.
Deck save.
Which one was that?
I'm targeting that dude.
Okay.
Looks like he just made it. So I assume he takes half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
So 8, excuse me, yeah, 8 radiant. Come on, roll 20. Okay. So he is singed with some holy fire.
Nice.
And did you move?
No,
or...
actually, no. He does not. He doesn't take any damage if he makes the dex throw.
Oh, is that a
The dex
is that a
save.
cantrip?
What?
Damn it!
Is that a
Yeah,
cantrip?
it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Yep, that explains
Yep.
it. I was thinking that was a level.
Never mind. Damn it, Jim.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that worked.
Did you move already, or was that it?
Yes,
you
I
go.
did.
Okay.
Yep, I'm good.
All right, so we've got one more of these tribesmen who comes running up with his spear and is going to try poking at Harshnag. Two-handed. Yeah, it just bounces off of him. This guy moves up to there, does the same thing. Still bounces off of him. So we're up to Mirror.
Okay. I move my 30 feet. And one of these was injured already, correct? This one?
One of them was.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna shoot at that one.
I'm sorry, which one? This one?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
the lower one up by Harshnag.
Okay.
And
Are you marking him, or are you just shooting
Yes. Yep. I'm gonna mark him as my dude. Now I don't know. I don't remember which one of the two were injured already. So, I'm not
if you
gonna
wanna
add the
make a
Colossal
perception check.
Slayer. Yeah, sure.
You're not sure.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of forgot with all the movement going around. So I won't do Colossal Slayer on this first one.
That one pings off of his hide armor.
Nope. Okay. Then I'm going to do my second attack. That one hit.
Oh yeah, definitely crits.
So, what is it? 25?
25. Ouch. So yeah, you hit him right in the armpit.
Nice.
He howls in fury.
I'm done.
All right. So now we got a buttload more tribesmen here. He's gonna move around. Poke with. Oh God, he broke his spear. No, he didn't break it. He dropped his spear, so he has to spend the rest of his turn picking it up. And let's see who else we got. That guy's hypnotized. This guy moves around to here. They're not terribly bright. They're just going to keep trying to poke him. All right, so this guy at the back, he's going to move up and aid his buddy. This guy is hypnotized, and that guy is hypnotized. So we're back to the top at Samral.
All right.
Alright. I'm going to move up to like here. And I'm going to shoot a crossbow bolt at this first guy.
Hits, no problem.
I'm
Nice.
gonna move back a little bit.
Okay, but dang, he gets hit. You see him kind of rock back a little bit. He's still in humanoid form. And then we're up to Groot.
All right. So I'm going to grab my staff and I'm going to whip it out after I move forward first, though. All these sexual innuendos.
Yeah, between your sack and your staff. I don't know.
know, man.
Man.
Why is
Whip
my
it-
staff?
whip
Why
it
is my
out.
staff so small?
It's not very
I don't-
rigid either.
I don't understand.
Genetics.
It should be 10 foot.
Genetics.
Thank you. And then the
10-foot
then
staff.
10
I
foot
think
staff.
I think I've got a spell that can take care of that now.
Yeah. And then it will attack.
Little blue spell.
So it's going to miss, I'm assuming.
I'm sorry, which guy was it?
The one right in front of him.
That guy right there? Okay.
Revivify should do it.
He is actually, still in humanoid form, so yes, that hits.
Nice.
12 piercing.
Bit by a snake.
And then let's do hooves. A hoover. 20. Oh man, I wish it was a crit.
Who's he
Let's do
hoovering?
it against. Who's he hoovering? Well, I guess it must be one of the wolves. So I'm assuming a 24 hits, and so that would be 17 damage.
Yeah, which wolf were you going against?
Oh, that one.
Okay. So he basically tramples a wolf to death. It kind of howls and collapses into a little bloody pile. He is now mush.
I know
Mushy
you
wolf.
didn't try to constrict that guy, or you can't.
Actually, now that it was pointed out to me that you have to have the stat called multi-attack
Oh, okay.
this campaign,
Got it.
I didn't realize that. I thought it said actions. You could do both,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
right?
have to
Is
have
that's the
multi-attack.
way it reads, right?
Yep, you have to have
multi-
multi-attack.
Yep.
Yep.
So I can only do one or the
Oh.
other.
Okay.
It's a bummer, but it's
Yeah.
true.
Well,
Yep.
Yeah, that
Didn't
was
play
pretty
it
OP
all.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, so you still got quite a bit of nice menagerie on the field. So the
There's James.
leader looking guy, you see him kind of yell at his other tribesmen, kind of like shouting at them like, yeah, you're doing it all wrong type of vibe. And he is going to multi-attack Harshnag. First, because he's already in hybrid form, he's going to try and bite. But, wow, okay, yeah, 18. Harshnag is fucking tough. Doesn't
Good.
even break the skin. And then he's going to use his claws as a second attack. God, he's rolling 18s and missing.
Yeah, good luck attacking Frost Giant.
right.
Okay, so we've got a wolf.
So that what we just beat.
Wolf fighting the great. I was going to say the stag. Giant elk misses. Second wolf, surviving wolf. Oh wait, he's dead, so he doesn't go. This guy down here moves over to another one of his hypnotized buddies and shakes him awake.
Snap on back.
All right, so now the other wolf gets to go. He also continues trying to bite the elk and also misses. So we're to Serendial.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to start my blade song, and then I'm going to go here and lightning. If I go here, will that get all 4 of those?
That would get 3.
It is 5 feet wide. Well, it's 5 feet wide.
I don't
That's why.
center it. It's you can pick those 3 or you can get the one guy.
All right.
It's the actual, I'm counting the line. It's not like a 5 foot wide lightning bolt.
How about that?
You,
All right, I'll hit those 3.
yeah, I mean,
get
you could
all
get
of-
those 3. You'd get Harshnag too, but you could certainly do that.
No, I know. I'll hit these 3.
All right.
There you go.
Isn't it a 5 foot wide lightning bolt? I thought that's what the spell
Yeah,
description said.
I thought
Yeah.
that's what the description said, but
5 foot
5
wide.
foot wide.
Let's see.
It is 5 foot wide. That's
It is 5 feet wide. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't say it
So
affects creatures within a 5 foot line. It actually, it's at a stroke of lightning forming a line, but it's a 5 foot wide line. All right. I think that's broken. I borderline gonna nerf that, but I won't because it's rules as written.
You're the GM, man. I'll go with what you say.
I know.
So.
It's just I don't see a 5 foot wide. When I think of a bolt, I guess technically if it was from the
It's
sky, it
magic.
would. That's not that unusual. They're not really aligned like that. Anyway, fine. We'll go.
All
3
right.
tribesmen. Dex save. Let's see. Failed.
15
failed.
or 32 this time.
Holy
Failed.
crap.
Oops, wrong guy. That's one of the Berserker guys. Okay, so the Berserker made his save. The 3 tribesmen failed, and it's 32. So those 3 guys are all going to be dead. Oops. Not a 3. It's 0. He's dead. He is no longer aided by his buddy because he's also dead. And the guy that he was being aided by is also dead.
Dang.
And
And
this
that
guy,
other
let's see,
guy
he
is-
takes half of
is
32,
injured.
so 16.
Good.
All right.
Both of those are injured. Nice.
Yep. All right, so that was Serendial. So let's see who's alive here. This guy is still looking at the purdy lights. The werewolf that just got bit by the snake, he is going to use his action and transform into hybrid form. And that's his action. He's going to stay movement-wise where he is. So we're up to Harshnag. Yeah.
Time
He-
to kick some ass.
Yeah, so he seems to be focusing on the guy that initially, like the leader guy. So he will multi-attack with his great axe. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Different attack stats versus human. Let's see. Ay-yaw. With one hit, he severs the guy's head and it goes flying through the air and over the edge of a cliff. And he drops dead to the ground.
Nice.
Nice.
He did 59 points of slashing damage with one blow. With his second attack, he turns to the
Went
guy
to
next
our
to him.
side.
I don't want to fight Harshnag. Don't piss him off.
No.
Right.
Do whatever
And,
Harshnag wants.
That one's not as it definitely is a hit. It's not as big of a blow. It only does 31 points of damage. That guy is actually still standing. Yeah, and that was Harshnag. So let's see. We've got this guy here. He sees his chief drop, so he moves 30 feet that way and transforms into hybrid form. This guy right behind, he kind of steps on top of his former leader. And he is going to aid. He's going to aid the guy next to him right here.
Sure.
Because they're not having much luck by themselves. That guy right there, he is aided, so he will attack, multi-attack with advantage. He's going to try and bite first. Even with advantage, that didn't get through. Claws. Ooh, there we go. With advantage, he finally got through with a claw attack. He did 5 slashing damage to Harshnag.
At least you didn't get bit.
Out of 205 hit points, he's down 5.
Oh.
What the hell was that? I've loofed things harder off than that.
So this guy piles on, and you know what? He is going to... I'm trying to remember the rule set for like overpowering. There really isn't any in 5e as far as I recall. It's like going to be like a multiple person grapple type of thing.
You doing a power up? He ate an apple and now he's powered up.
That's a mushroom.
Yeah, there you go. All of a sudden he gets bigger. Boing, 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 boing.
Come on.
I was just playing Super Mario the other day.
Which console?
We have the mini NES, Super NES,
Yeah.
like retro thing
Yep.
that has all the games on it. I have the Atari one also.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yes, but do
he's-
you have a 480p CRT television to play them on to be truly
Right.
retro?
Yeah, I have a 20-inch CRT, man.
Yeah, man.
Black and white.
Magnavox, man. Kick ass.
Gold Star.
So, okay, that they
Kmart
can't actually
brand.
start a grapple by the rules as written because Harshnag is more than one size larger than them. There's got to be... I know that there were some extended rules out there for, like, overpowering in a group, but they're not having much luck with that because everyone's dead around them, so he's just going to aid his buddy.
Right.
So
Sorry,
anyway,
guys.
that's what he does. Valdry, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna move up here in the Groot's area, and then I am going to hit that guy there with Toll the Dead.
There we go.
Bong, 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 bong.
Wisdom DC 14. Oh, wait, I rolled the wrong guy again. He still failed. So, which one does he take?
Is he hurt?
He actually is not yet.
Okay, so then he takes 7.
Okay, so the second one is if he's been damaged.
If he's yep.
All right. Okay, so you hit him, and we'll move on to some dead folks here. We're up to Mirror.
All right. Am I able to shoot that guy, or is he like covered by Harshnag?
Normally, you don't. Allies don't provide cover
Okay.
for your enemies.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna say Harshnag is tall enough that you'd be able to shoot between his legs.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, the rules
Um,
wouldn't really block anyway, but in my
Yeah,
head
my-
canon, that's how it works.
Yes. Right. So my mark was dead, so I'll make him my new mark.
Okay.
And here's my first attempt, and he's been injured, so I have the Colossal Slayer going. 11, no.
He is in hybrid form, so not quite enough.
Okay. And that misses too.
Whoosh whoosh. You're paying for all those 20s you were rolling last time.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna stay where I am. I kind of got some cover from other people.
Alrighty then. Moving on. Let's see. We've got one guy who's still up. He is going to move over here and aid his buddy. This guy, oh, come on, get out of the way. This guy is still hypnotized. Okay, so that guy is aided. He is going to attempt to spear Harshnag.
Yeah.
Nope.
Can 2 people aid? Does that increase your chances?
If you are aided by another, you can aid someone in defense or offense. If you aid someone in defense, then
okay.
yeah, if you aid someone in offense, they have advantage on their attack rolls. You have to be within 5
so he's
feet.
aided. So he's aided both ways right now.
No, this guy here aided this guy here.
Right.
The other
I
two
thought this.
aided this guy.
Right. That guy. Right.
So that was his attack, and he even aided. He wasn't able to breach Harshnag's armor. Okay, this guy just got woken up. He wakes up another one of his buddies. Oops. Yeah. And then continues on his way up to, avoiding the giant elk in the middle of this chaos. This guy is actually still asleep or hypnotized, so we're back to Samro.
I'm going to move forward. I can't get close enough to attack anyone with my rapier, so I'm just going to fire again at that guy.
Nice.
17 hits at 9.
And I'm going to give an inspiration to Mirror. A bardic inspiration. Specify.
Okay, and that's a D8, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You could have had a D8. We're up to Groot.
All right. Let's do the elk first. Hooves.
Pick a wolf, any wolf.
16 bludgeoning damage to an elf. A wolf. Or an elf. Whatever you want.
Do you want one in particular?
That one. Not really.
Okay. We'll take that guy down then.
And then I will do a constrict for the staff snake. Miss. And then for fun.
Actually, no, you won't.
Oh.
His AC is 12
Okay,
in
well
hybrid
then
form.
I do 11 bludgeoning, and he is now grappled.
Okay.
And then, because I can, I want to add more to my menagerie. Come on, 8! I want another elk. Wah, wah, wah. I got a badger.
We built this large wooden
Pull it
badger.
out anyway.
I seem to recall us having a badger in some fight where,
It actually did something,
Mhm.
like,
right?
yeah, it kicked ass and survived
Right.
for a very long time.
So, how far can a badger move? 20 feet. Guessing. Yeah, so I say attack! You 3 hit point badger. And there you go.
Okay.
And then I will move up to here and go, you go get him, Samuel! And I'm going to go.
Okay, so let me just verify here. So when he's grappled, he can't move. Okay, so he doesn't get advantage or anything in his attacks. He just can't attack, or he just can't move himself. Okay. Then we're up to a wolf. Lone wolf against the giant elk. Going to bite. 14. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. 6 piercing damage and another strength save.
11.
11's what you
You
needed.
said
So
6, right?
barely on his feet again,
You
but
said
not taken down.
6, right?
I'm sorry?
6 damage?
6
You
piercing,
said
yes.
6 damage, right? Okay.
Okay. So that's the wolf. We got here. Okay, that guy's awake. He is going to move to there, cuff his buddy upside the head, and then continue onward. That wolf is
Put them all asleep again.
that wolf is dead, so we're up to Sorrendiel.
All right.
The snow is now painted
I got
blood
one more
red.
of these. So what the hell? I'll walk. Well, if I go here. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. And
Nice.
I think I'm gonna get Harshnag though.
Yep.
If I get all of these guys. I can move it out here, but then I'll just get
If we take care of those guys, that's a lot. We'll whittle those other ones down.
Yeah.
all right, I'll hit those 4 then and try to keep it away from Harshnag.
All right.
So,
Excuse me.
And there we go.
All right, DC 15 Dex. Here we go. I'll just do the
Or
tribal guys
26.
first. Fail, and ooh, one actually made it. Let's see. So that's
613.
dead. God, you're just slaughtering these guys. Dead.
Nice. Yeah.
Even with the save, he's still dead.
Dead.
I'll take that.
Dead.
Yeah, these guys weren't hit point sinks or anything. The
Right.
Berserker guy, he failed his save as well, so he takes enough damage that he dies.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Can I see this? Hold on. Can I see this guy?
You can see him, sure.
Because now that I'm fully powered up and blade dancing, and I do get my second attack that could be a cantrip,
Oh, nice.
All right.
Great.
and I'm gonna firebolt
Ooh, and you hit him too.
26,
Nice.
25 damage.
25
Holy
damage?
sh- No.
What it says.
That looked like an attack
Yeah.
roll to me.
Let me-
Oh,
Oh.
no. There you go.
Sorry, that was the
9
attack.
to hit. 9 damage.
9 damage. 25 to hit. 9 damage.
I
My,
wish
my,
Firebolt.
my bad.
No doubt.
Sorry. Still 9 damage. Firebolt.
Yeah, you easily hit him, and part of him kind of catches on fire, and he howls in fury, but he's still on his feet.
Okay.
Wow. Explosive round from Sorrendiel there.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
no
Is
shit.
anybody left here? Let's see. Okay, we got one guy still left. He's going to dash up to, yeah, he can pretty much make it right up to there. And he actually, he's not going to be able to grapple. I'm just trying to think. Okay, there's got to be a way that I need to think how he's going to try and do this rules wise. All right, let me just try something here. Because it would be like a ranged or a dex-based kind of attack.
Did he just dash though?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. He would dash, so yeah, he wouldn't get to act this round. So next round if he's still alive.
Just in time for Harshnag to kill him in his next attack.
Yeah. Let's see. So this guy who is grappled, he's got a badger and a snake there. Yeah, he's going to use his action to try and make an escape artist to get out of the grapple. Is that an opposed check, I would
DC
assume?
16.
16?
It's a DC 16 escape artist check.
Oh, okay.
Or,
Yeah, he failed.
Or escape DC, whatever you
Yeah.
use, right? Athletics or
Right.
something.
Well, he can choose to use athletics. Actually, you know what? He would use athletics, but that would only be one more, and that would be 15. So he still didn't make it. So he
Nice.
can't move. So that's his turn. Harshnag.
All right.
He looks at you, Serendial, and says, "Do you want to take him?" And kind of like stands
Yeah.
back away from those guys.
Sure. All right.
Basically, does a
I'm up.
he's not so brash that he disengage or that he doesn't disengage, but he just
Right.
kind of stands back. It's like he doesn't want to hog the spotlight, so to
Get in
speak.
your way, right?
So let's
Yeah,
see. So
you
that
should be
guy
able to get a
is going
bunch of
to yeah, he doesn't want to get trampled by that elk, so he's going to kind of dash around the elk. Roll
Damn.
20 moves it directly, but he would avoid it.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. Voldry.
He's not
Hey,
dead.
let's see if I can hit something. I am going to.
Hit more than I have.
Let's see. I'm going to sacred flame that guy. That guy.
Dex save. DC 14. You made it.
God damn it.
Right.
And that's a cantrip, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
All right, then we're up to mirror.
All right. My mark has died. I'm gonna make this guy my new one. And they've all been injured already, so here's for hopefully
There you go.
23. All right. So 13 only.
All right. Second shot also hits.
22 for 20 more.
Oh, that's more like what you were showing last week or last
Yes,
session.
exactly.
All right, so 2
Right.
arrows thwack into this guy. Anything else?
And I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. So we've got some more tribesmen down below. He's going to move up here. Bitch slap his buddy. And then continue onward. This guy is... what's the reach on that giant elk? Does it threaten him? I'd say he's more than 5 feet away, but if
It has a 10-foot. It has a 10-foot reach for his head and butt.
okay. Give me a second here. See how. Yeah, he's actually hunted enough elk to know that. So he is going to. Let's see. He's going to disengage up to there, so as not to get headbutted. But that means he can't actually act when he gets there. This guy is going to dash around the elk, as is his buddy. That elk has actually proven to be a pretty good battleground staging utility. So we're back to Samral, whittling down the list.
Well, I'm going to whittle down this guy with my rapier.
The grappled one.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Nice.
Stab him right in the face.
Boom.
All right.
Stabbed him in the eyeball.
Okay, so unfortunately he is not a giant, but that definitely did hurt.
Still 16.
Yeah. Okay, and you moved, so we're up to Groot. Snake
Bite him
bites, that hits
with snake.
for 10.
10 piercing.
Yeah, he's looking pretty hurt.
The badger's going to do it. I can feel it.
Oh!
Oh, womp, womp. Oh. All right. And because I can, I got one more in me. Come on, giant elk. Nah, fucking catcher.
The swarm of badgers.
I'll leave him off the. I'll leave him off the battlefield. All right, and then we'll do hooves on the wolf.
Yep. Oh,
Nice.
God.
27 blood.
Okay, so you got wolf paste all around the feet of this elk.
And
God,
then
that made
the
sure.
elk will move to attack those guys.
Oh, boy. All right.
And I'm done.
Okay.
Nice.
So let's see who we got left here. All right. So this guy is gonna. All right. They're having no luck with this, so they're gonna try and take down the friends of the giant for a change. Samuel. He runs up to you, and attacks you with a spear.
Okay.
Well, actually hit with a 20. 4 piercing.
Yep, I'll do it.
And that was his action. Serendial's up.
You know, I was trying to get them off of Harshnag, but I'm just going to run up and stick this guy with my rapier. No, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to hit him with magic missile,
There you go.
and I'm going to cast that at 2nd level, so I'll get 4 missiles.
Pew 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 pew.
Wow, that sucks. 6, 10. 10 points on him.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna firebolt him with my
That actually missed.
blade dance. That sucks. I'm gonna take my inspiration. You know what? Take that 24.
Okay, then that hits.
Mm.
Might as well.
Oh,
God damn it.
Well, you're hitting
That
him.
was
Rolling like
2d10.
me. You're rolling like me.
2d10.
Right.
Wow. Well, I had to pay for last round.
Yeah.
so
Wow.
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Wow.
14 damage on him.
Wow.
Okay, so we've got these guys. You know, they really, you know, they're going to try and keep you from zotting more people because you're just kind of like this
Zotting.
energy source that they see as profoundly unnatural and dangerous. So he will attack you with a spear. 13, I'm doubting, hits you.
Tim.
Oh, sorry. 19.
Okay,
is what
wow.
you need.
Ah,
For
nice.
a wizard, you got a pretty high AC.
I've
Yeah,
got
no shit.
my blade dances on, so
Right.
That's what does it.
once I'm blade dancing, baby, I'm like super fi.
Blade dancing.
Blade singing really is
Blade
what it is.
dancing. The constricted
Wow.
dude, yeah, he's really not liking all these people around him, biting him and squeezing him. Yeah, Samuel, you're the only.
It's like a bad Journey song.
Yeah, Samuel, you're the only
Alright,
like
bring it on.
opponent in sight. You're within reach, so he's
Yeah.
gonna try and bite you.
Uh-oh.
Bring it on.
And he missed. AC 10. He will also attempt to claw you, and he dropped his claws. He rolled 1 twice.
Oh,
Doubled 1. Oh, man. They just have no luck at all. Harshnag says, okay, fine, I tried to back off, and takes a whack at the guy in front of him with his great axe.
yes.
Oh my God! He rolled a natural 1. So he dropped his great axe and has to spend the rest of the round picking it up. Wow, unusual. Even with the 1, he got a 12. It would have hit if he would not have been a natural 1.
Right.
Okay, so we're up to the one surviving guy. Yeah, so he's going to try. He's not currently aided at all, so it's just going to be a straight up normal attack. Oh God, they have gotten 18 so many times, and that's not enough to get him. His claws. He dropped his claws. Jesus fucking Christ. Natural ones up the kazoo.
Hey, broken hand.
Yeah. Okay, Voldra, you're up.
All right, Baldur's had enough of this crap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up next to that guy and whack him with my let's see, the Warhammer.
Nice.
Well, have to the floor very well for you. Oh yeah.
So he takes 4 bludgeoning.
Yeah, you just basically
And-
compacted his head down into his shoulders, so he just kind of collapses in the coils of the snake and a nice wet pile of goo.
Nice. So bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Hey, time to bring out the Mac.
So let me drag the Mac on here, and I'm gonna move it towards that guy right
All right.
there.
Nice.
Bring on the Spiritual Mac. So did a 14 hit
I
that?
did. It did indeed.
So
Nice.
then he takes 6 force.
All right. Yeah, he goes, oof!
What the hell was that?
Yeah. That is just like the best spiritual weapon ever.
Yeah.
Okay, Mirror, you're up.
All right.
I can't even remember how we settled on that
Target,
icon. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
think it was just random. Anyway, sorry, Mirror, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna target that. My mark up there.
Okay.
My first attack here.
Oh, crit. Yeah, you know what?
Oh.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Clean through
He did.
one part of his head. Nice clean exit wound out the back, and he just falls over dead.
All right.
Just,
I'm gonna. I'm gonna target this dude
Serendil?
by Serendial. Yep. I think Harshnag can handle that guy. So
You think?
Honestly, he doesn't roll any ones.
20.
Yes. And
So
he had 11 hit points, so he is dead.
oh, sweet.
Two
Yeah,
in
even
one
without
round.
Colossal Slayer. Yeah. All right. Good. I'm done.
We're down to the final guys here. Let's see. So, all right, let's see what's going on here. These guys, their leader, their leader
has
has been
crap in their
vanquished.
pants,
All
then.
of their like sub bosses have been vanquished, but there's something in them. It's almost kind of like this religious fervor that they don't care.
Mm.
Against
They are
Right.
still going to go after the giant.
Kill the Giant.
So let's see. We got this one guy who's already there. You know, he's caught between a frost giant and a giant elk. He seems to ignore the giant elk entirely and is just going to attack Harshnag. Do what he can. Oh no, he was going to try this. I'm going to try that thing again, where he's not going to actually attack with his weapon. He is like he's diving for, like scrabbling in Harshnag's things, like trying to grab something off of him. Completely useless. Yeah, Harshnag just kind of casually
Nice.
kicks him off. Yeah, that was his turn.
Stop that.
This guy is going to run up here and you know what? He's going to aid his buddy defensively.
There we go.
And this guy is going to run up here and he's going to try and aid his buddy offensively for his next attack.
There we go.
They're not doing much by themselves. Samral's up.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna swing at this guy next to me.
There you go.
You kill him.
Should do her.
Skewer him.
Nice.
All right. Then I will move. Can't quite get to that guy, but. All right.
All right, we're up to Groot then.
There we go. Unmute. All right, so I don't know. I will hoove somebody.
Who are you gonna hoove?
Nope, wrong guy. Who are you gonna hoove? Ooh. I'll do that guy right there.
Okay.
So 32.
He's paced,
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
which means
Um,
that he is no longer aided defensively. Okay.
Offensive. Yeah.
Well, the snake can come forward and with a 10-foot reach and bite the guy right there. It's about there would work. So snake, bite, 10-foot
Bite,
reach,
bite.
and hits 8 piercing.
All right, he bites that guy's head off. He drops to the ground dead.
Jesus.
And the badger will attack Valdry. No, just kidding.
Just
I don't know.
cause.
Don't make me
Groot.
cap him with my spiritual Mac, man. I'll do it.
Groot is going to thorn whip. Something.
What?
What is it? What can you thorn whip?
Groot is going to?
I think it's a 30-foot range.
Yeah, that's close
He will
enough.
take 1 footstep
All
forward.
right.
Then he will thorn whip
Oh yeah, that hits.
Whip.
Whip.
Nice.
and do 7 piercing.
Got him. Are you going to try and pull him or
And
something?
yank him into the horns of the elk to do more damage. No, I'm gonna leave him there.
All right. Yeah, I would say your
That's it.
snake
I'm done.
would kind of be in the way.
I'm done. Oh, I'm good. Just joshing.
Okay. All right, we got left here. He's dead. Serendil's up.
Man, I feel like if you just say boo to these bastards, they should run, but they're fanatics, aren't they? So,
Certainly.
I'm kind of torn here. You know what? I'm gonna Scorching Ray. I get 3 of them, I think. So
Who are you scorching?
it's sorry, this guy first.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 rays of fire. So Scorching Ray,
That hits.
Scorching
3
Ray,
rays
of
hits. fire.
Scorching Ray. Oh Jesus.
Hey.
Okay, so 1 hits. It looks like, and it only does 5 points of damage.
He had 4 hit points
Aaron,
left.
I'll
He's
go.
dead.
Well, and then I was gonna firebolt this one, but I doubt 14's gonna hit. So
14
sure.
actually does hit.
Yeah, should.
all right,
They have
there you go.
12
What'd you-
AC.
12. There you go.
He had 11 hit points. He's dead. You took the rest of them out, even with 2 natural ones. and-
Serendial is the.
All right, so I say to the party, okay, here's our new plan of battle. Serendial does everything.
Oh, fucking
Right.
shit.
I'm just gonna stand behind Serendil and
Go,
assist.
you got it, dude.
Protect Serendial.
While Groot's
Protect
menagerie
Serendial.
just creates total chaos in the back.
Right.
And
Keep in mind, I burned all 3 of my lightning bolts. Well, I suppose I could have cast 1 more
It's
if I
I mean,
burned level spell.
no, that was a very
after I
actually
got rolling, I mean,
that was a pretty tactical
everybody
battle.
did something.
You guys
Yeah.
with the opening salvo of the hypnotic pattern, that took out half of them right there, and then
Yep.
using lining them up, they like you said, there was something that they just seemed to be obsessed with, taking down Harshnag, and
What kind of giant is Arshnag?
he is a frost giant.
No. Okay. Nice.
And he actually kind of looks a little bit sheepish and says, "Yeah, I kind of think I know why they were trying to kill me.
Okay.
But
Why were they after you?
Well, so for what I understood in my researching around this oracle, to get her to answer your questions, you need to provide an offering of an artifact of giant, of made by giants. And well, these guys had one, and I took it. He like reaches into one of his belt pouches and he pulls forth, which in his hands looks pretty small, but it's actually fairly large. Basically, this big bone. And he says, "This is an artifact that's had a long history with the giants, and yeah, okay, I kind of desecrated their sacred burial mounds, but this was originally from the giants, so I don't consider it really stealing. But apparently they had a problem with me doing that.
Thanks, Egon.
So anyway, sorry about the inconvenience, but I really am impressed with you guys. You managed to wipe the floor with them. I don't think they'll be terribly missed. The Grey Wolf tribe is known throughout the various tribes of the north. Generally, they're not really friends with most of the other. Not that any of the tribes are friends with each other, but the Grey Wolves in particular are kind of shunned. So I wonder what they
I
were.
think we put a dent in that tribe.
Yeah, I wonder what they were doing out here.
Maybe they heard you coming, big guy.
Well, they were looking the other way when you came around the corner. It was actually
Yeah, sure.
even not that Harshnag can be quiet. Well, he can be reasonably quiet. He
Right.
can try to be use stealth, but he's
Sneaky.
kind of hard to not notice. But yeah, they were kind of distracted, or they seemed to be paying attention to something else until the wolves started barking.
Bark, bark, bark,
Bark,
bark.
bark, 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 bark.
Well, all right then.
So yeah,
It
and
took all of what, like 5 minutes?
yeah, that was kind of it's interesting that was a random encounter, but it actually
Yeah.
Right.
tie into things a bit. So, do you guys want to take a short rest before you move on? Not that you really did any of you get hit at all?
I did.
Yeah, he did. Sarandio blew a lot of spells.
Yeah, but I
yeah,
don't
but
think he would
I didn't get hit though.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you don't recover your spells on a short rest.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
I recover spell slots on the short rest.
You do recover them?
Not all of them.
Oh.
I do, yeah. I have
oh shit.
arcane recovery,
Oh,
Nice. That's smart.
which is, but I get half of my level, or half
Yeah.
of my So
Then maybe we want to take a rest.
Yeah.
real quick.
if you want to take a short rest, I'll get three levels of spells back, which is
Yeah.
exactly one
Shit.
lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wouldn't hurt.
it ain't gonna
Probably
hurt
be
to
more
have.
random encounters.
yeah, and Harshnag
Yeah,
says that this
I
is probably
gotta
the
get
last
the
chance we'll
bathroom.
have before we reach the temple.
Okay.
Well, all right then.
All right.
Do we want to look them over to make sure they don't have any stuff?
They are wearing like hide armor, furs. They have spears. They essentially have really nothing of value.
Any bones?
Well, they seem to. Some of them are wearing like necklaces made out of like smaller bones and various other bits of jewelry that may have been crafted from bone, but
Bones.
nothing. They aren't like carrying a bag of bones or anything like that.
Bag of bones.
Harshnag's the one with the bones.
Hey, Samuel, you need a little healing, or are you good? Can hit you with.
I'm pretty
Cure
good. I
wounds
only
with-
got hit for 4.
Okay.
Do any of you have a sudden urge for steak or like really raw steak?
I almost did, but he missed.
Wolf.
Wolf paste. And that stag, or you keep
Wolf
calling it a stag, the
puree.
elk really tromped those things. Okay, so you guys take a short rest, and I think actually we'll take a quick short break here, and then when we come back, we will resume the trek towards the Eye of the All-Father. So
Cool.
back in a moment.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're back. So you guys take a short rest after your encounter. While you're resting, you don't really need to do much looking about to notice that these guys apparently were studying a trail of footprints through the snow.
Oh.
And well, if you guys want to try and make a survival check to determine the type of track. If they do continue on past, I mean, there's obviously a bunch of footprints from this larger group that are fresher, but these are older and move onward. Yeah, Samril, Valdry, and Mirror, you guys kind of are able to determine that they look like they're human size and probably look like about 6 human-sized creatures pass through this way. The track does kind of peter in and out, because there's varying levels of snow cover and powder. But you think with that survival roll that you probably would be able to follow them, and Harshnag does confirm that it does seem actually to be leading in the direction that you would otherwise normally be going on your way to the temple.
Nice.
Well,
So, yeah, that's what you kind of learn while you're taking your short rest. So once that's done, if there's nothing else, you guys can proceed on your way and follow the tracks as long as they're going in the direction that you're headed. So, yeah, you continue climbing through the mountains. Like I said before, it is very cold. You don't have any further encounters with locals or wildlife. After trekking for probably another, 2-3 hours or so, you come to a trail that leads up the side of this mountain, and the tracks have still continued on this way, and they do continue up. And after, this isn't a stairway like by the Iron Slug. This is more of a trail in the snow, but it is very steep and treacherous terrain, so it takes you another good 2 hours or so. At this point, it's starting to get a little bit dark, but you can see up ahead there is what appears to be some kind of an outcropping in the side of this mountain that you're climbing. The trail comes up to this outcropping, and it falls away quite steeply on either side of it, but there is some sort of a ledge that you can see as you're climbing up. And after another 2 hours or so, you reach this plateau, and you can see what looks to be a large domed entrance of some sort. It's about it's like a 40-foot wide, naturally formed stone causeway. There are sheer cliffs that are plunging hundreds of feet on either side. It's covered with about a foot of the snow, and the tracks here you can see are plainly visible heading towards the mountainside. This causeway, it ends before a stone dome carved right from the side of the mountain. There's 6 30-foot tall stone pillars that are supporting this dome. And I can move you guys over to this map. This is going to be another big one.
I am the All-Father.
Okay, did this not reveal itself? This is weird.
Correct.
I see kind of a big
It's black.
I see just black.
like our hearts.
Like, you can't get none more blacker.
Okay.
Stuff that is showing up is in a very dark gray scale.
Yeah, it's kind of weird here. Hang on, let me just try and reveal a little bit more.
If you guys have never tried the Palo bacon cheddar cheese corn, you really should.
There!
Hey, there you go.
Fuck! Hey, sorry about this.
Well, hey,
Okay.
we have color now.
Yeah, that was just weird. It was like
Color and everything.
it had advanced dynamic lighting on a second tab that I had to disable.
Jesus.
Or no, I mean it was legacy lighting I had to disable. So it was like some weird
Huh.
conflict. Anyway, okay, so that was fun.
Okay.
Anyway, this is about
Here
what you
we
see. So you.
Harshnag on there.
Yeah, I
too.
need Harshnag. Hang on, and the scale size is goofy too. So let me copy him and resize him because he's going to be like mega huge when I copy him. He's huge. I mean, he is huge, but he'll be like huge. Yeah, he's not that huge.
Hey, you're not that huge.
Probably like that. No, even that I think is. No, it's. Because these are, if you look down at the bottom of the map, the scale is 1 square is 20 feet. So this is a huge map.
Yeah, all
Um,
right.
I think he's like a 15-foot square, so it'd be like that.
Yeah, I think we're about the right size.
Yeah, it scaled you guys right.
No.
Okay, so anyway, actually, I think he would be a little bit bigger than that.
Close enough.
Close enough. Okay, so we'll say that. Anyway, this is what you guys see: is this dome that's has 6 like pillars in a semicircular fashion that seem to be supporting this dome. From north to south, the pillars depict the following scenes: a hill giant lifting a rock above its head, a frost giant chopping down a giant pine, a cloud giant flying amongst birds in the sky, a flying storm giant hurling lightning bolts at a ship, a stone giant climbing a mountain, and a fire giant with chained dwarf prisoners in a cavern. And at the back
So
of the
that's-
dome, a 40-foot high hallway leads into the mountain. You guys, it's
And I
starting to
take
get
it that
dark,
stuff-
but you can at least see a little part way into. God, I'm doing this wrong again. Reveal the areas, not hide them. There you go. Oh!
I pull out my bag of 2 monsters out of my bag.
Very inappropriately sized.
Yep.
That's a big
Oh, wait.
ass elk.
I'm sorry. I want to make sure I'm
Preemptively
understanding
bringing
the
out the
time.
creatures.
The time is this a day or no?
It's
How long
we're
take to get-
it basically is dusk. It's approaching night.
Oh, so it's still the same day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the elk is already here because the elk would stay. So it was the old elk that was
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
walking with. It stays for 24 hours.
Ah, okay. Then I'll quick look up his hit points.
What about your badger?
Sure, I can bring out the badge.
Okay, so
Might as well
the
keep him around too.
Yeah.
the elk previously had 25 hit points. The badger was at max health.
I would have. Let's see here.
Can you heal those
You would've
creatures?
healed.
It's just an animal. Yeah. I don't see why not. I would spend some of my healing to heal it up.
Okay.
I will do that.
And the staff snake you would have like turned back into a staff, so he would have been
Into a
good.
staff, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Actually, Don, you have as a life cleric, you could heal with your little ability, right, and get it back in a short rest.
Yeah.
Like 35
Yeah.
hit points or something. I'd take a hit off of that.
Yeah. So that is preserve life, and when do I get that back?
It's just 5 times your cleric level.
Yep.
Get it
Yep,
back
so-
to short rest. So
Yep. I'll do that.
okay. All right, then I'm good. Then we're good.
And Kyle, you can top up too.
Wait, that's
All
a
right, I'll take
that
it.
badger's way too big. There's the right badger. Okay. Wow, that's really tiny.
And is Harshnag good? Does he need a little? He got all what,
Top
like
off?
all of 5 points?
Yeah, he took
well,
like
don't
1
forget,
4
we
hit
also
point.
had an hour-long rest, did we not?
Yeah,
short rest?
I mean NPCs don't typically get hit dice per se, but
Okay.
That's true. That's true. But we do.
he's fine.
He's fine. Yeah, just put a scratch.
So is there a door or is it just a hallway?
It's what you see in front of you is basically a 40-foot wide opening, a 40-foot wide hallway leading into the mountain itself. There's no doors that you can immediately see. You can see that wind has blown snow into the hallway for some distance, and the tracks actually do enter into that
All right,
hallway.
so I say to Harshnag, so how do we proceed?
He kind of thinks it over and says, "Well, I've never been here before. This place has been rumored to exist, and the most that I know about it is that we should expect dangers and traps and other ancient wards and things to worry about. The details of which I don't have many details, other than to know that this
All right.
oracle, if we should find her, will require one of these artifacts to answer a question that we pose."
Alrighty then. Very dangerous. You go first.
Yeah.
Who's our best trap checker?
The badger.
Depends on how you mean it.
The badger.
I would be using the passive perception score of anybody who went forward.
Yep.
What does that mean?
That means the person with the passive best, whoever has the best passive
so well,
perception.
I've got a 16 passive perception.
Yeah, you're in front.
Where
'Cause
do you
holy
see
shit,
that?
Yeah, you
Scroll
go there,
down a
man.
bit.
Yeah,
It's
Right.
right underneath your skills.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's 15. Yep.
Jesus, I have a 12. What?
Mine's a 16
Why am I so imperceptive?
because you
It's
suck.
based on wisdom.
You suck.
Oh, I have an 8 wisdom.
Yeah, that'll do
well,
it.
there you go. That would be why.
I'm dumb as
What,
shit.
Samuel not wise? My worldview has been
I'm
shattered.
gonna poke it. I'm gonna keep poking it.
No, basically the way
well,
the way I'll handle this is you don't have to keep saying I'm searching for traps. It's like assumed, and I'll
Got
be
it.
using your passive perception to see if you notice
Gotcha.
anything.
I say to Harshnag.
Well, I can lead the way then.
I like the way I like the way Ken Jennings explains the difference between intelligence and wisdom. He says intelligence is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad.
There you go.
Yeah, well,
Somebody actually
Samuel can
expanded-
make you a great tomato fruit salad.
Yeah, somebody actually
Yes,
expanded
you
that
would.
whole
This is
meme
the-
into all the 6 D&D attributes. That's pretty funny.
Oh, really?
Like
Really?
if you're a bard,
Yeah,
like you have a
that's
high
fucking someone
charisma, and you
into-
can actually convince someone to eat the tomato fruit salad.
Yeah.
Man, that's what Samuel's here for.
So okay, so who's gonna go first, and how far are you gonna move ahead of the party? And the
I
ceiling, by the
will-
way, is about 60 feet high. It looks like.
Samuel,
I've
get
got
back
this.
here.
Oh, I'm sorry, my
I'm
mistake.
the wisest of us all.
It's 40 feet high.
All right, I will proceed to here.
Okay, and do you or do you not have dark vision?
I do
And
have
what-
dark vision.
And what is its
Six-
range?
60 feet.
60.
All of
okay.
us do.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
I-
all dark visioned.
So
Does
you can
Harshnag?
see now. I got to remember these are 20-foot squares, so you can basically see
Yep.
up to here. Okay. So yeah, the snow blows quite a ways in. You can see that it continues on for at least to the range of your vision. Although it does look like it's thinning out a little bit the further it goes in. It just is blown by
All
the
right.
wind.
I will
tracks
move
continue.
up to there.
Okay. All right, and you said your passive was 15.
Is 16.
16. Okay.
16.
You spot at that point first of all the floor seems to be kind of gradually sloping downward while the ceiling stayed constant. But as you're looking up, you spot above, right, in front of where you are now, not directly over you, but like say the next square. These massive blocks of stone seem to be suspended from the ceiling. They look to be like about 40 feet wide or so, and about 20 feet
Yikes.
thick. So they
And
cover the whole
so-
hallway from end to end, and they stretch back at least 20. They would cover 20 feet of the floor.
And do we still see footprints?
You do indeed still see footprints.
And there's no big red splotches
Yeah.
in
No.
the snow or anything? Let's keep following those
No,
footprints.
nor do you see any kind of indenture in the snow itself. It seems to continue on
Right.
unmolested.
I waved to the party. Hey, come on, guys. All right.
Let me just,
I will move.
if you want, I
Okay.
can quick draw the, oops, make sure I'm on the right layer here. I can quick draw this, these. So that's about where it would cover.
Okay. Hmm. I'm just wondering if a single person were to cross this threshold, if they would drop and block off everyone else. I think we should probably all be together as we move past that,
How
just in case.
are the footprints in a single line or what?
They're kind of loosely grouped. It doesn't look like they moved single file like sand people or something.
Right, right.
To hide their number.
To disguise
Exactly,
their
to hide their
numbers.
numbers. Although
So
you
if I
do
could
see a
send the
bantha
badge
stick over
across.
there.
I could send the badger across.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send the badge. Well, move out of the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up quick. Come on back, Mirror. Let's send the Badget. See what happens.
I'll send the badger across.
Okay. Badger goes, "Oh, no, 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 no." Walks over, and nothing happens. The stone block just kind of continues hanging ominously from above.
All right.
All right, we'll get up close and we'll all dash across.
That's easy. Okay. What is your favorite color?
Ask me your questions. I'm not afraid.
The badger's
Everyone-
like, blue.
Yeah.
Everyone ready to dash?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, so you
Okay.
dash across, and as you're dashing, you spot another block hanging directly in front of the spot where Mirror is at this precise moment.
Oh no, it's the shoot, shoot, shoot. It's the Prince of Persia hallway. That's
Oh
what it is.
yes! That was the best game ever. The first
So
one.
The
It's
side
the Galaxy Quest Chomper
Yeah,
one.
the chomper one. Oh, fuck this.
Why does it default to?
Whoever wrote this episode should be shot.
So yeah, there's a second block suspended shortly further down the hallway.
All right.
Follow the footprints.
Okay, they continue going onward.
Also, for here, how far ahead do we see?
You see about 60 feet ahead of you because it's dark and the snow looks like it's petering out after about 100 feet or so. It looks like the area ahead, why does it not reveal? The area ahead looks like it might widen out into a larger area.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's dash past the second set of blocks.
Yeah.
Everybody, dash!
Yeah.
Jump!
Probably moving in 20-foot increments is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me keeping up with where you guys are. So yeah, you managed, like the first one, you're really freaking nervous walking under this thing because it would, you'd be pretty much paced under this if it fell on you. But it does not
Right,
budge.
right.
It doesn't move. Nothing seems to trigger as you move beneath it. And from where you're at, you can see that this expands into a larger hall. At this point, the floor is down to about 60 feet below the ceiling. And let's see. You. Okay, that's just weird. Why did that do that? Okay. I will reveal what you can see from where you're at. So this is a wider hallway. Here I can do a little bit more because those are not. All right. So yeah, it's a large hallway overlooking to the north and south are 20-foot high ledges that don't seem to have any kind of railings or battlements or anything. There's niches carved into the back wall of each ledge. And each one of these niches holds an iron sconce that's actually looks like basically it's like a giant sized torch sconce. They're not shedding any light at the moment.
Okay.
And there's some
Well,
openings, looks like some openings to the north and to the south.
All right. I'll move into the next block.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot, shoot,
Pretty much more of the same.
Okay.
If you guys can make a perception check, that would be great.
If you could make a perception check.
Yeah, that'd be super.
That'd be
That'd be
super.
Perception and shit.
Okay, I'm not going to roll for Harshnag because basically everybody except for Samril, you hear noises and see it sounds like kind of hammering, and you see faint flickering light farther off ahead down this hallway.
All right.
It looks like
Harshnag,
well
buddy.
ahead, like so it looks like it's at least 200 feet further down this hallway. And you can faintly hear
I say
noises
we-
like multiple. It's very echoey and muffled sounding, but
Yeah.
they sound kind of humanoid in nature.
Great.
All right.
Let's keep going.
Keep going.
Okay. More of the same. How are you proceeding, by the way? Are you doing the normal movement, faster movement, or stealth movement?
Stealthily.
Yeah, I'd say stealthily.
Okay, so it's basically like half
Ca-
movement speed.
Cautious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, so if you're trying to be stealthy, I'll have everyone actually make a stealth check, and I'll roll
Oh
against
yeah,
it.
see if we don't drop shit.
You're
Oh
currently
yeah.
Nice.
Bam! Son of a bitch.
Stubbed his toe.
All right,
Okay.
guys.
so you guys don't currently have any light source because you have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Valdry, you accidentally
Jesus.
dislodged some ice that was lining the ledge that you're walking along, and it
Okay.
kind of comes clattering to the floor, making a loud noise. And you hear the sound. What you had gotten close enough that it sounded almost kind of like pounding of something. That stops, and the voices stop.
I can look at the entire party. Sorry. All right, just yeah, I'm gonna hold here as silently as possible for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, so you wait there for about a minute or so. And so what about the rest of you guys? Are you
Yeah.
Staying
let's,
still, or-
we'll just hang. Yeah.
okay? All right. Then after about a minute or so, the voices, you hear some voices a little bit quieter than they were, resume, and then soon you hear the pounding resume as well.
Good.
Okay, so let's advance forward again.
Yeah.
I hope the hell I don't roll another 2 again.
Do we have
Okay.
to roll those every move then?
Well, it would have kind of reset itself at that point because you kind of stood still for a second. But
Yeah. Sure.
it's not really necessary because at this point you move forward
Okay.
enough.
Yeah, just tell us.
Yeah. What actually happens is, oh god, stupid tool reveal. You move forward and something comes flapping out of the darkness ahead of you.
Jesus.
It's moving really fast
Dragon.
and hard to see what it is, but it's
Duck. Where?
Oh, it's a duck.
oh,
if
it's
you
not
have-
actually. It's medium size, but it flies so fast, like in and out of the darkness, that you almost miss it. It like flies from here to here, really quick,
Okay.
and you hear the flapping of wings, and you hear something like a type of noise.
Oh, great.
And
So
you said,
actually, I think
like this area is higher than where we are, right?
yes, that's 20 feet. These ledges are 20 feet up.
Oh, okay. Right.
So your floor, you're about 60 feet from the ceiling. The ledge is about 40
Sure.
feet from the ceiling.
40. Yeah.
So if
Oh,
you
wow.
guys would like to add yourself as initiative, now would be a good time.
Of
Well,
course.
sure.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll set this one out.
Oh yeah, that's my only 20 tonight.
oh, Jesus. My God.
Ah, my usual initiative roll.
Holy
Yay.
shit balls.
Ah, bless it.
This is
Somebody's got
chorus of God. Oh, God.
The hell?
Let's see if my
We
group
rolled the
initiative
same
works
thing,
here.
Don.
Hey, roll 20. This is what I think of you dice rolling tonight. Holy shit.
Oh, it's not working. Okay, well, I'm just not gonna be all coy and everything. Let me see. Maybe they need to be on the token layer. Maybe. Let's see if this works. When I'm on the right layer. Nope. Script isn't gonna work. This is gonna be fun. Okay, I got to do this manually.
No.
Bear with me.
Ugh. Forget Harshnag.
No, I won't. Come on, roll 20. Okay, I'm just going to roll these guys.
So as we were walking, I kind of asked Harshnag. I take it there are 6 types of giants.
The primary
And they were all
families,
represented
yeah,
up front.
the
Yep.
primary. There are lots of different kinds of giants. I mean, like I said before, ogres are actually a form of giant. So there's lots of giants
Sure,
and giant
right.
kin, but of the
Yeah, so
But these are the
stone, hill, frost,
these are the
storm,
major-
cloud, and fire. That would be 6, right?
Right.
Don't forget they might be.
yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
They're the lesser known 7th form of giant.
God,
Yes.
roll 20 slow.
No. Maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
So bear with me while I do this manually, one at a time.
The sun is hot.
It's a massive incandescent gas. A
Yes.
gigantic nuclear
Gigantic.
furnace. Oh, for frack's sake. Come on, roll 20. It is as being painfully slow.
Pretty slow.
Really?
Really slow. I think it helps if I pop these things off into a separate window. Okay. That I think should do it. Let's move this out of the way here and sort descending. Okay.
All this for one bird?
Yeah. So now we're going to go round to
yeah.
round. So Serendil, you are up. Oh, I got to I'll
Okay.
add Harshnag while you're doing
What am I doing, or what am I seeing?
that.
I just see a flappy thing coming out at us.
That would have been outside your range of vision, actually. It's if you have 60-foot dark
Okay.
vision. So, but you heard your companions react to something, and you did hear something like a flapping noise.
All right, I'm going to, I guess, move up a bit. Are these distances correct in this map?
20 feet should
That
be a
these
square.
are-
20 feet square. Yeah.
Okay. So I can move up here. I'm going to start blade singing, and I'm going to. Well, that's a bonus action. Can I then prepare? I guess not.
If you want to ready an action, that would be
I moved.
an
I
action.
moved.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I will ready an action. I'm going to.
Wait,
If I
did you
see
say it was an
something-
action to blade song? Because that would prevent you from.
No,
ready.
that's a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely
That's a
you could ready an action.
Yeah, you could do a regular move then, or a regular
Alright.
action.
I'm going to prep a. If I see something come out that's threatening to the party, I'm going to magic missile it.
Okay.
There you go.
That's my contingency.
All right. So somebody else is. What are they gonna do? They
FT?
will move. I guess they'll basically dash. And then something else.
Something else.
Something else does something else. Okay, so you basically hear more flapping further away, kind of echoing through the halls, but you don't see anything. Groot.
Mute.
I can't hear you, Paul.
Yeah, you're muted.
I don't see or hear anything, right?
Right.
Other than that flapping noise, no.
Flapping.
I'm gonna step in front of Harshnag and protect him. No.
Save me.
I guess I will ready an action to. What do I want to do? Shoot an arrow at something. I'll ready an action to attack if I see something.
Do a ranged attack with an arrow.
Yeah, with a bow and an arrow.
Oh, yeah.
I'll use both.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Good call.
Well, I mean, it would be different if you were using melee, I guess is my point. So, okay.
No, with a ranged attack using my +1 longbow.
Gotcha. Okay, so now we got a few more folks moving about. You hear more shuffling noises ahead in the corridor, but don't yet see anything. You hear chanting of some sort, and
Oh, wee, oh.
Yeah.
Wee, oh. Wee, oh.
and you hear it, yeah, fly monkeys, fly. Yeah, and more noises of things moving, shuffling about. More noises. And Harshnag, he takes out his axe and advances forward. What is his speed again? 40. So he will basically dash 1, 2, 3, 4 ahead to that spot. Okay, actually, when he gets to there, he can see ahead. He calls out, Uthgard, And that's all he says. You guys still do not see anything from where you are. Samril, you
More
are.
of these buggers.
Alright, I'm going to move up next to him.
Okay. And you have
And I'm-
60-foot dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. So you see nobody else yet, so no other ready to actions would trigger. Several humans standing there. They are wearing, again, not too dissimilar garb to the barbarians that you fought on the mountainside, but they're dressed differently. They're not as hairy, and they're not wearing like wolf skins. They seem to be wearing other types of furs and armor, and these guys actually carry great axes.
Alrighty then.
And
Yeah,
you
I'm
hear
gonna
Harshnag
create a
next to you
30
mutter, "Gray worm."
I'm gonna create a 30-foot cube that will hit those guys and go back behind them to
Wait.
where I can't see.
You will do what to them?
Create a 30-foot cube.
Oh, do a hypnotic pattern.
Mhm.
Go
But
ahead
it's
and
gonna
draw.
start at them and then go back.
Here, I'll do it. So 30 feet would be like that.
So, yeah, look. Be to like.
Actually, hang on. You can't move that. So you draw a 30 foot and position it, because the hallway is 40 feet wide, so I need to know where you're positioning it.
So something
Okay.
that.
And then just put it where you want it to
I
cover.
was gonna position it right there.
Okay. So hypnotic pattern is again a wisdom save. DC is 14. So let me do some rolls here. Fail. Oh, well, he made it. He made it. And he made it. Okay, so just one guy failed.
So do I
And
get my ready to action?
You do
Oh,
not
yeah,
see them.
Right.
I'm the only one who sees
I
them.
don't see them. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
60 feet away and it's dark. So
Oh, and Harshnag.
yeah, Harshnag could see it, but he didn't have a ready to action. Okay, and so he is. What was I using? I was just using Sleepy Guy. And since your effect is instantaneous, we can take that. Okay. All right, so Mirror, you're up. Again, you do not yet see them. It's a 60-foot range for your vision. But you did see Samril cast a spell. So you can
Oh, from,
de-
yeah.
deduce that
Okay.
ahead of your vision, outside of your view, there are enemies.
Yeah. So if I took a 5-foot step forward, I would see them.
If you took a 20-foot step
Basically.
forward, yes. These are 20-foot squares.
Yeah, they're within 60 feet of me. Already.
Let's see.
See?
Yeah, just barely. Oh, yeah,
they're,
sure.
like,
I would say
right
you
at
could
the edge,
you could
yeah.
just target those. So they're at the edge of your vision.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will take that step there, and that doesn't take. I mean, I've seen this spell a number of times. They don't take any damage, correct? No. They
Make an
just,
Arcana
go
check.
into hypnotic. No, I mean, I haven't heard them take any damage in the past, so I'm gonna shoot at this guy that doesn't look like he's dazzled.
Okay.
Take my Colossal Slayer off. He hasn't been damaged yet. 24.
Oh yeah.
All right. So 12 points there. Yep. And one more.
12 is enough.
12?
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
not.
sweet.
No, it's not enough. It's they're wearing hide armor, so it looks like it almost hit them, but it just glanced off.
Okay, I'll live with that one. I'll stay where I'm at.
All right. So we've got then another guy, more shuffling and movement going on in the darkness ahead. Valdry is up.
And I made that guy my mark also.
All right, I'm
this
going
guy?
to move up here.
Yeah.
In front of Samrel and Mirror, so I would imagine I see something in front of me.
Yes, you do. In fact, you would have a little bit farther vision. Yeah, so you would see kind of the second row. There are more of them. In fact, you would see that coming out of the, God damn it, reveal, not hide, reveal roll 20. Flapping out of the one of the northern passages is a medium-sized creature that is winged and white and kind of looks vaguely familiar, like a basically like a small dragon, a small white dragon
Oh Jesus!
flying out of that.
So I
Okay.
can see that thing.
Yes, and that's pretty obviously
Again?
what's making the flapping noise.
Okay, that's what worries me the most.
Right.
So I am going to try and hit it with a guiding bolt.
All right. Ooh,
Oh!
crit! Definitely hits.
Crap.
And I'm going to cast this at level 2.
Ooh.
Bam! So 11, 26, 38 points of radiant damage.
Sweet.
Bam!
Okay, you basically burn this thing with holy fire. It's like flapping suddenly just becomes all twisted and convulsed. It basically does a barrel roll, bounces off the two barbarians like are in front of it, and then comes crashing against this left ledge in a ball of fire, and it collapses dead to the ground. You fried it.
Wow. Dude.
Nice opener.
Yeah, that got their attention.
All right. Boom!
Okay, that was Valdry then.
Hand out to my dear friend.
Yeah. Sorrendiel, you are up.
Well, I don't know how to follow that one.
Hey, I'm just trying to make case stay even with Lightning Boy here. So.
All right, I tap my feet together, and that allows me to walk 60.
Nice.
And, well, I'm already blade song, so it actually allows me to walk 80, because I'll have 40 doubled, so 80. So I can actually go here if I really... I don't want to go that far forward. And then I will... From here... I think I can just get these two, so I'm going to get those two. In a lightning bolt.
Which this guy and
Sure.
this guy? Actually, can you extend it
this
further?
guy-
Can you extend it to the edge?
Goes 100 feet. It'll go 100 feet out from me. So
Yeah,
hold
can
on,
you
it'll
actually
go-
draw? Keep going to the edge of the window if you can.
That would be
Oh, you're zoomed in so
That's
far.
as
That's
far-
the edge. Okay, let me extrapolate from there, because you're actually going to hit multiple more creatures behind them.
okay.
One.
All right, that's as far as she'll go.
Okay,
If you can see the
so
whole arrow.
go ahead and roll your. It's so I have the DC
Right.
up.
Lightning bolt.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, so he failed and takes 29. That's the marked guy. The guy behind him, excuse me, also failed. So he also takes 29. And then from behind him, you hear several more squawks. He failed for 29.
I'm sure that illuminated him up a little bit.
Yeah, you actually did. You can spot it. Like I said, it's a brief flash. So
Right.
yeah,
What's
you
that,
can't see. I'm not going to really reveal them,
Vin
but you
Diesel
can
movie?
see that there are at least 3 or 4 more back there behind. He failed.
What's that Vin Diesel movie? It's like when he spits fire out and it like flashes for a second. And you see all these creatures.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Pitch Black.
It's
That's
black.
good.
Yep.
That was a good movie.
That was an awesome movie. He actually made it, so 14. And he needs to make a check. Okay. Okay. That was Thranduil. Yeah,
And since I'm
basically,
no, I'm still and I'm blade singing, so I'm gonna firebolt this guy.
that was like in between people. I couldn't tell who it was.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
the pink,
The mark
guy
guy,
with the
okay.
pink on it. Yeah,
Nice.
the 14 hit.
That would hit for 5 more points.
5. Now I'm done. Sorry.
Okay, so now we've got some. There's no need for them to be stealthy at all anymore. So this guy, okay, one other guy comes charging up out of there. Groot, would that be in your vision range? I don't think quite. No, that's like twice. Yeah, you're too far back to trigger any readied actions.
He's hanging back with his menagerie.
Yeah. But it is your
Chance to
turn
go
now.
after everybody else went. Okay, great. I'm running forward. So I think my base movement is 35, so I can go 70.
Yeah, and that should bring him pretty much within sight. At least the lead guy.
Yeah.
Can I pick up my badger and carry him with me?
I would say that'd use half your movement, but you could.
Oh no.
He's
forget
just a tiny badger.
that. Then he would go, he'll sprint his little legs up to follow. I'm done.
Okay, we got more guys coming up. Okay, so the guy that you marked, he's going to go after Thranduil after that lightning blast. I got to see
Right.
how far he can move here, though. Yeah, he can get up to you. He'll move up and attack you with his great axe. He only gets 1 attack. And a 12 doesn't likely do much to you.
Nope.
And so we've got that guy who is awed by the pretty lights. Then we've got this guy in the back here. Give me a second. Oh, bugger. Come on. Roll 20. Play with me here. Yeah, he's not going to see much unless he moves forward. So, yeah, he's going to move forward until he can see somebody. Yeah, he'll just move forward. You see, actually, a figure coming out of the darkness. Come on, roll 20, will you? Let me move this token, please. You see a figure approaching out of the darkness, and swirling around it, you see this kind of familiar-looking, like Raiders of the Lost Ark thing going on with these spirit-like
Uh-oh.
creatures swooping around him.
Wonder what that is.
Yeah. We've got then. All right, so we've got another one of these barbarians in the front. He is. Roll 20's really not liking this for some reason. Okay, he's going to have to dash up to Valdry, but he will not be able to make an attack. So he will move up to here. Oh, this is painful. This guy will dash at Harshnag. And another guy comes forward out of the darkness. Okay, then we're up to Harshnag.
Somebody should have fired a magic missile into the darkness.
Well, you got to target something. Got to have a target to hit.
No, I'm just quoting.
Oh, yeah. Attack the darkness. Okay. Yeah, Harshnag will attack twice with his great axe against this chieftain-looking guy. Hits once for 33.
Shunk.
Okay, it just took me 15 seconds to update his stat down for that. God, roll 20 is bad. Second attack. Wow, that was actually a bad roll, but it still hit. For another 25 in damage.
Nice.
He does a good amount of damage. Samril, you're up.
Just to confirm, what is this tan area that no one's standing on?
That is the ledge, which is 20 feet higher.
Okay. That's so it's 20 feet.
Yes,
Yeah.
above the
Higher
floor.
than us.
I don't think I can get up 20 feet. Okay.
It is
Oh,
also
I'm
frost covered, so it would be very difficult to climb
Oh.
as a surface.
Well, what are these guys wearing?
Furs for the
What
most
are you
part, hide
wearing?
armor.
Nothing with metal, though,
Mm,
most
not-
that I can tell.
no, I mean their great axes are metal, but their armor is hide armor.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna be useless.
Dope
you wearing?
twang! Your crossbow string
Bing.
snaps. We had just talked about this happening in Tim's campaign last week, and if you want to basically spend, what was it, Tim? About 2 rounds, 2 full rounds? Did we?
What we declared was it takes roughly 6 seconds to string it, but you have to prep the string. So we said 1 round to kind of get ready, 1 round to actually restring it. So two full rounds, and then on the 3rd round you can use it again.
Okay, and that was
That's
for
fair.
a bow. Now this is a crossbow, which is a bit more mechanical, but I'm gonna say for the sake of simplicity that let's just stick with that for consistency. So if you want to try and restring your crossbow, I would assume you'd have like spare crossbow twine around to be able to do that with.
Sure, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, that would be an action though. You'd have to expend an action for 2
Yeah,
rounds to do it.
Next 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can still move.
Not really. I'm kind of trapped in here.
I mean, you can move back. Oh, yeah, you can't, right?
No, you can move
have
through
to
your allies.
disengage. Oh, yeah, true.
Well, yeah, but
You're not threatened.
Go ride the elk.
Yeah.
Be like Thranduil.
Right.
I guess that is 30 feet of movement to get there.
I guess
And
that
I'll go
was a
stand
stag.
behind the elk and re-string my bow.
All right, then we're back. Up.
That's
Yeah.
my bow.
I guess we're not back to mirror. We're up to mirror.
Right.
Go restring my bow.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go after my marked guy again. See, he's not finished off yet. 18.
That hits.
So it
For
looks like 18 points of damage.
he's looking hurting. That will finish him
25.
off.
Nice.
So he drops.
Nice.
I'll move him over here out of the way.
And then I think I can move my mark. I'll move it to this guy.
Okay. If that's it, then one of the other guys gets to go. Another barbarian comes out to pretty much kind of take his place. And actually, he will dash up to here. And that will be his turn. So Valdry's up. Got a bunch of barbarians in front of you.
I see that. Well, I will whack at the one that immediately in front of me with my warhammer.
Yeah.
That would be enough to hit.
13 hit. All right. So he takes, and he's probably unscathed at this point.
Yep.
The
All right,
one right
yep,
in front of
so,
you is.
Yeah. So 6
No, the
bludgeoning.
one right in front of you did take damage previously.
That's all right. So he only gets 6 bludgeoning. Then bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Spiritual Mac. That's got to hit.
Where is it, and what did he attack?
Okay, so see, I'm launching my Spiritual Mac right on the same guy
Yeah, that definitely
in
would
front of
hit.
me. So Spiritual Mac. Oh, that's a little big.
Oh, I'll size it down.
That's
Go
a
ahead, roll your
big-ass
damage, and
Mac.
I'll resize.
Okay, so he takes an additional 8 force,
Okay,
so 14 total.
and he would be.
Felder, did you do 15 points of damage the first time?
No, that 9 is I don't know what that's about. That's if I had attacking with advantage, I guess.
Man, there's a lot of labels. You guys don't see the labels on the enemies, but Tim can relate when they're all piled up like this. It's like, I can't see any tokens
You
under
can't-
all these
yeah.
labels.
What the hell?
Okay, so that was Valdry. Serendiel, it's your turn.
Yep.
Let's see. Dang, that's a lot of stuff. Boy, do I
Yeah,
do
there
one
you go.
more?
Yeah, I would. Like, big fucking dudes back there. We don't even know what it is.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck it is. So I'm gonna zap.
But zap it anyway.
I want to zap. So 1, 2, 3, and whatever's in the green zone.
The lightning
hopefully.
bolt?
So if I go out 100, I guess 100 feet, that would hit all that.
Yeah, that's a lightning bolt you're using?
Yeah,
Mhm.
one more
Okay,
lightning bolt.
yep.
I'm gonna burn my 4th level spell.
All right, so
Okay.
then that would be. Go ahead and roll your damage, and I'll do these saves. Oh, critical failure on the first one. All right, so he
Nice.
takes
So
37
37. 37.
points.
Oops.
Oops. Hit points on set to 37. He takes 37. Next guy, he
So
critted his success. What is it with Roll20? They just love to alternate between like natural ones and
yep.
Right.
so he takes half for 15.
Yeah, you'd get all of those.
All right, he saves. No, he does not save, so he takes the full amount. Oh, he's really hurting.
The mark.
The mark
mark
is like
one
on
get
his last
injured?
leg.
Sweet.
Guy behind him fails it, so he takes. He is also. Oh yes, he is also in really bad shape.
Good.
And
Excellent.
the guy at the back. He failed, which actually kills him. The spirits all
No way!
dissipate. and go away.
What was he?
Well, now you'll never know.
Yeah.
You'll find out when we
He's-
walk
Yeah.
forward.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Corpse.
Zed's dead, baby.
Right. And then to mix it up, did you get them all?
Yes, that was all of them.
And to mix it up, instead of a firebolt with this guy, I'm going to stab him with my rapier of wounding.
Nice.
Ooh.
20 hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he takes 8 piercing. And then
Oh
the
God. This
start of each of his turns, he takes a 1d4 necrotic damage and then makes a Constitution DC 15 saving throw to get rid of the wound, or else the wound continues each round.
Oh crap! Hang on.
Faster.
Sorry. Okay, it's still. I accidentally closed the thing. I want to add a temporal thing to remember this by. So let's see. This guy is where in the order? That's one thing I wish Roll20 would do is you could scroll to an initiative point. There we go. Okay, so he's at point 2. So right before him, I want to add custom item. We will call that Rapier of Wounding.
Wounding.
DC 15.
Oh, no,
Wisdom.
we don't want that. Okay, I think that works. Yep, okay, it showed up. Oh, let me just put it in as 2 officially. Okay, so that was your turn. He is wounded, and I'm assuming you're not moving.
Nope.
Okay, so the Berserker who's the Mark, yeah, he's looking really bad off. He's going to move forward here and attack with Valdry with his great axe. 17. Does that hit you?
Nope.
Okay. So
Nice.
swish over the head. So we're up to Groot.
Muted.
Yep.
Pretty
You're,
full up there. Thank you.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Tight quarters.
I'll
Oh,
shoot something.
yeah.
something.
Piercing. I'll shoot
Something.
that guy right there with pink on him. I don't know what that is.
Okay. That
That's
was
my
the
mark.
Mark, and he had 1 hit point.
Oh.
He is dead.
Valdry
Nice.
shouts out, "You shot me in the ass!"
It went right between Harshnag's legs.
Shoot.
Okay. And you only get 1
it?
shot, correct?
Correct.
That'll sting a
Because
bit.
mirrors a ranger, fast drawn type check.
Yep.
What about your elk and other animals?
I'm assuming there's a reason why it's a 20-foot
Yeah, the elk
cliff
is.
thing.
Yeah, everyone's kind of filling the space from side to side. I mean, really, technically speaking, you only take up a 5-foot square each, and it's like these look like 10-foot squares, but they're actually 20 feet. So,
Sure.
I would say another one of you could get in there between Harshnag and Valdry, but not the elk, not the giant elk.
Right.
Well, then the badger's going to run up at least and get ready to pounce.
Ready to
attack them
rumble?
for next round. Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, that guy is dead. That guy's dozing. That guy is dead. All right, so we've got the guy right in front of Valdry. He is going to attack Valdry with a great axe. There we go. 21. Does that hit?
Yep.
All right. So 14 slashing from a great axe.
Okay.
And the chief is also going to swing again at Harshnag with his great axe. Ho! He slams his axe into the wall. Misses pathetically. bits of frost fly everywhere. This guy, he's not able to. There's not an opening because there's so many people. So he's well. Actually, technically there would be again because of this
Yeah, that
thing.
that
That guy's
guy's
dead,
dead.
actually. So he would. Yeah, he'll step into
Yeah.
the breach. He will actually aid. No, he'll attack Harshnag with the great axe. Ooh, he actually hit. Amazing.
wow.
15. Harshnag takes 15 damage from a great axe. And now he's going to return the favor.
You're right.
All right, so first off, he does 40 hit points damage to the chief, killing him outright.
Jesus.
And then he, as an encore, he slams his axe against the guy that just hit him for 47 more hit points. And he was down to,
Jesus.
of course, he was down to 1, so he's pretty much cut into half. And yeah, there's lots of blood freezing on this slippery floor at the moment. So we're up to Samuel.
Nice.
Still stringing a bow.
Yep.
Round 1.
That's right. String
Nailed
the
it.
bow.
Then we'll go to Mirror.
So then mirror.
All right, I'll target this guy first. $18
Yes.
for 10 points of damage.
Okay, that was this guy.
She's still up.
Can you confirm that was that guy? Can you see my ping?
Is Paul
Dang,
there?
Paul
you can't see my
froze.
thing.
Paul's
Oh.
frozen.
Yeah. Paul's frozen. Yep.
Nope. Okay, you just keep back.
Oh,
You came back.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm
here-
getting a
so
roll
he did-
20. Your connection to the
roll-
server has been interrupted. Apparently, we're having
Can you hear us?
some
Paul?
bandwidth issues.
Paul,
No, he froze again.
something
He's frozen.
seems
he's
wrong
cutting
with
in and out.
Paul.
He's intermittently being touchered.
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, now he's frozen.
I froze again.
I'm froze again now.
Okay,
What the
froze.
hell?
Wow.
Jazz hands.
The internet gods are not being kind tonight.
No. Can you not?
Somebody's running a torrent in your neighborhood.
Yeah, apparently, can you hear me at all?
Now I can hear you. Yeah,
No.
now.
Yeah,
I hear
right
you
now.
now.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
apparently a
You're
lot of latency
intermittently
going on
freezing.
here.
Yes.
I was getting lots of warnings about this. Anyway, this is getting close. So I'm
Okay.
sorry, Dave. You said that you targeted this guy.
First guy there.
Okay.
Oh, the guy in front of me or the guy in front of you? Or in front of Serendil?
This one.
Go.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you hit him and you killed him. He had
10
6 hit
points
points
of
left.
Yay!
So then I'll target this guy.
Dope! Snap! Your bowstring breaks.
Snap.
I'll use my inspiration.
Oh, okay. All right. Then in that case, it definitely would hit.
20 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, he's looking pretty hurt, but he is still up.
Sweet.
All right. So now we get to the next guy, and this rapier of wounding effect kicks in. I got a quick scroll back here. So he needs
DC
to
15.
make a con saving throw, looks like.
Takes 1d4 and has to do the save.
Okay. So did you roll the d4 already, Tim?
D4?
Isn't it a d4?
Yeah, it is a 1d4. I remember it.
He takes
Started.
1d4 at the start of each of his turns. He
Necrotic.
takes 1d4.
Oh, yes. Sorry. 1D4. Yep. So
So he
2.
takes 2 points.
and then he has to
Wait.
make a DC 15 Constitution.
This is the guy that's right in front of you, right?
Right.
Oh, okay. He had 2 hit points left, so he
Oh,
drops.
Get wrecked.
Nice.
He's still wounded.
Yeah, okay, so he's dead, but he's still
bleeding.
wounded.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got this one guy left, and he's still hypnotized.
Hypnotized.
Let's surround him and then kick his ass.
Yeah. So
Just
what do you want?
Harshnag go and just have Harshnag go sit on him.
Well, what do you want to do with him? I mean, are you just going to kill him, or are you going to try and capture him, or?
I think I don't know. What's Harshnag think?
He's going to leave this up to you.
It's a
If he was awake, he'd be attacking us. So he's a threat.
yeah, he'd be attacking Harshnag probably.
Well, what is he? He's another one of these barbarian dudes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long.
Is there a point to
Wolf
interrogate him?
tribe.
Yeah, we could interrogate him. Why not? All it'll take is one of Harshnag's swings to knock him to smithereens. So might as well interrogate him.
Punch him several times and ask him who number 2 works for.
I don't know how long Samral's hypnotic pattern will continue, but what do you guys want to do? Do you want to take him out,
Yeah,
or are you going to try and capture him?
Well, we're not gonna drag him along with us.
It says
Oh.
it lasts up to a minute, so I don't know how long it's been, but it won't last like
Like-
a stupidly long amount of time.
4 rounds maybe.
You've got maybe 5 rounds or so to time up if you want to, which would be enough time if you move right now.
Yeah, I'll go. Pick the badger. Sorry, I'll go tie him up. I got rope.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Don't break the rope.
Okay. And you're just going to are you going to drop your spell, Samral, or are you just going to wait for it to expire?
I'm just gonna wait for it to expire, just
Okay.
to give us the maximum amount of time.
Right.
All right, then I'm just basically going to loop around back to his point. I'm just going to leave the initiative points where it is.
Right.
Let me get rid of this rapier thing because that's not applicable anymore. Actually, let me just get rid of all the guys that are dead because they're pretty much all dead except for this guy.
They're
Okay, so
all
this guy
dead.
would be at initiative point 16, looks like. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, I almost removed Harshnag. Okay, so he wakes up and sees that he's tied up and then immediately tries to break free. He basically rolled a 19. He's got a +3 strength. So he got a 21, which beat out your dex check. Yeah, he actually breaks free of the ropes and immediately attacks you.
It's a shame we have to kill you.
Yeah, he's not going to have any of this. Non-natural 20 to hit you.
Oh, that'll hit. Yeah.
Okay, so 10 points of slashing damage from that.
You bastard.
All right, so Harshnag's like, really? Do you want me to squash him?
Yep.
Okay,
Get on him.
go sit on. All right, I seem to have lost
Oh, I
Harshnag's
suppose
window,
my-
of course. Oh, no, here it is. All right, so he steps up and... Okay, so he does 35 and 49. Okay, yeah. So he basically neatly fillets him into thirds. Right where the
With
ropes
one
were.
roped up torso in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got this nicely wrapped torso in the middle. Okay, so he's dead, and that's the last of them. So yeah, Harshnag says that these were barbarian members of the Great Worm, not the Grey Worm. That's a character from Game of Thrones. The gray wolves were the other ones that you fought. These are the Great Worm tribe, and the one guy who first ran forward and attacked him, he recognizes him as actually the chieftain of that tribe.
Oh, fuck. That's good.
So he,
Interesting.
yeah, apparently, it's pretty plain that these were the tracks that led to here.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know what they're doing here, and B, he doesn't know why the Gray Wolf tribe was so interested in following their tracks here.
Right.
But he has not, apart from, he's run into the tribe before in the past, but they've kind of like, he's generally avoided them, and they generally would have avoided him. So yeah, this isn't like they had some kind of fanatical reason to kill him in particular, and they didn't act that way either. So that just,
I mean, they were hammering on something, so they must know something is here.
yeah. So I guess real quick to expand out what you can see, if you continue exploring this area, there's a set of
Sure.
stairs that go up to a set of double doors, and it looks like that's where they were kind of congregated at the end there, and you can see the doors are covered in frost with a bunch of like fist marks
Ah.
and stuff on it, but
Sure.
it looks like they were maybe trying to break through
Get it.
the doors.
Hmm.
Do they have anything on them that's worth keeping? Like
Oh,
the
let's
chief guy or anything?
see here. The try members. Let's see. Oh yeah, actually they do. So they each have a great axe. This one dude over here who had the spirit guardians, he looks like he's dressed up in kind of like a shaman outfit.
Sure.
So not really much in terms of valuables, but you can see like various religious iconography and
Yeah.
things like that. Again, usually mostly made out of bone and that so forth. But apart from their hide armor and the great axes, they don't have much except for the leader, who Harshnag remembers him being named Wormblod. He actually has an amulet
Ooh.
and a sack that jingles with coins. No, I'm sorry, not with coins, but with what sounds like stones.
Let's take the amulet.
And the stones.
Well, the tied to his belt is a sack containing some stone, what sounds like stones. So if you
Yeah. I'll take that and look at
Do-
it.
okay, if you open it up and look, inside it are 7 100 gold piece gemstones.
Oh, nice. Put that in party loot.
You bet.
The amulet, you're not going to be able to tell what it is immediately without
Yet,
doing some sort of identifier or detect magic. Well, detect magic won't tell you what it is, but it'll tell you if it is magical.
Yeah, let's take it.
Okay. If you want to identify it in the loot as the amulet of Wormblod, that's his name.
It's not opening up for me, so I don't know.
The party loot?
Under party.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't open. It's not showing up for me anywhere.
Oh yeah.
So if somebody else can.
That's the treasure
Party loot,
picks?
so-
Huh?
Is that the treasure?
That was something. No,
Oh,
that was something
else. Yeah, where is the...
Where did party loot or?
Party
it's under.
loot's
It's
like-
under. It's at the bottom of the area. Here, I'll move
Yeah.
it towards the top. Oh, I can't
It's
do
under
that.
Valdry's spiritual Mac for some reason.
There, I just shifted it up. Did it show up at the top now?
Yeah,
Oh, yep, there it is. Hmm.
but it won't open.
Open for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
I it's in all your journals and it can be edited by all players, so that should be accessible to you.
Yeah, weird.
I'll add
Yeah, you can add it.
at the bottom. So we got 7 by 100 gold piece gem stones. Amulet of Worm Blood. Need to identify. Okay. Got it.
So
Let's go through the doors and see if there's some big knockers.
Great knockers. Yeah, so it as you're kind of like searching around, you can tell that these doors they look like they're pretty much frozen shut, and they're enormous. I mean, everything that you've seen so far, I mean,
Right.
you've
Giant
seen
size.
much. It's exactly. This is definitely a temple of the giants, and so these doors. Let me just see if there's a description. There looks like they're made of granite, adorned with bas reliefs depicting, regal giants fighting, slaying dragons, that sort of thing. The hinges and handles look like they're made of wrought iron. They're 12 feet off the floor. And you can tell this thing is definitely, you can see the frost just kind of covering this. So you estimate that, it would take a pretty sizable strength check to open it even without that, but that likely makes it even more difficult.
Hey, big guy. You want to go open the doors?
Valdry, why don't you blast it with your cantrips?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it.
It'll melt all the frost.
Well, mine's all radiant. It's not flame.
Cantrips can't
Except
melt
for-
steel beams.
We're not trying to melt.
Sacred flame. Like, yeah, it's all radiant.
Doesn't
Mine's all radiant damage.
Yeah,
not,
but
not fire.
Sacred flame isn't flames?
It's
radiant.
It's flame like radiance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
radiant
radiant
damage.
flame.
Okay,
Serendil
yeah.
has a flame cantrip though.
I do.
yeah.
I have firebolt.
There we go.
I
Keep
firebolt.
whacking that. Yeah.
We keep whacking it with firebolt.
Found out.
I would say that doing that, you're kind of able to tell that you might be able, if it's, unless it's like magical ice or something, applying flame to this frost in that manner would probably melt from this side, but you're not sure how it would
the
affect
inside,
anything
right.
on the other side, and it would take a hell of a long time because you'd have to
Right.
do firebolts on each portion. It's not like a continuous flame. It's like here's
Sure.
Serendil going
Right.
for like an hour and a half or something.
What is? I mean,
We should go see if Harshnag can open it, bust it
what
open.
about his axe? Just keep whacking at it.
Well, he's not going to damage his axe by doing that, but he would be willing
Yeah.
to give this a try if you think it's wise for him to just go bursting through, down this door that you haven't investigated at all otherwise.
Yep.
Like,
Very wise.
Yeah, ask Samril.
Yeah.
I know what's up.
Exactly. But yeah, he'll give it a
well,
try.
I mean,
He'll give it a try if you want.
unless like, he wants me to go up and look to see if it's obviously trapped.
Yeah, I'll go with you and aid you.
All right, he'll stand back.
So we're gonna see if we can tell if this thing is trapped.
All right, and your passive perception.
Passive is 16.
You don't spot any obvious traps on the door. Let me double check something here. Nope. Okay. You don't spot any obvious traps, but you can definitely ascertain that this thing looks like it's frozen solid and coated with ice, probably on both sides. And yeah. But yeah, Harshnag's, he says if there's no traps, he's willing to throw himself against
Not
there.
that we can tell.
All right.
Right.
So what is
No guarantees.
Harshnag's strength is 23. So yeah, he takes a few steps down the steps and comes charging up.
Yeah.
Kaboom! Throws his entire massive body weight and height against this thing. The entire door shudders, and there's this explosion of ice and frost, and there's a massive boom as these things burst open. revealing the room
Nice.
beyond. Harshnag actually kind of
Nice.
staggers a few feet into the room. And what you see, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and reveal this now, because
Yeah. it's ready
rather
to
than
see it
doing
anyway.
the 60 foot at a time thing, because in this case it doesn't happen to matter. But you see a massively large chamber on the other side. Let me just start to reveal this here. This room is absolutely
Holy
huge,
shit
and
balls.
dominating it, you see 7 enormous statues situated at
Right.
various points around this room.
Yeah.
The ceiling is 100 feet high, and the largest statue is 80 feet tall. It's a robed giant, his arms outstretched and his face hidden beneath a shiny cowl. And he is facing a glowing archway in the east wall. Kneeling in rows to each side of this statue are 6 statues half its size, each impressive in its own right, and depicting a paragon of a type of giant: hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. These smaller statues face the bigger one in the room's center. In their outstretched arms, 5 of the giants hold weapons, gifts for their All-Father. Only the frost giant statue is unarmed. And the archway itself, it looks like it's about 40 feet wide and 40 feet tall. And there's this kind of a glowing mist that fills it.
Mhm.
To see more
That's probably
closely,
where the oracle
you'll have
is.
to investigate. There are also double doors both to the north and to the south. And actually, there are hallways also leading off to the west on either side. So that's what you see, and I think this is where I'm going to end the session for tonight.
Yeah, right.
As you enter the temple of the All-Father.
Nice.
Cool.
Huh.
So anyway, yeah, it's a barbarian-filled evening, but you guys made it to the Eye of the All-Father, and where you go from
Kick some
here,
ass.
we will find out next time.
Awesome.
Cool.
Sweet.
Hopefully the internet behaves better and Roll20 behaves better.
Right.
God, that was annoying. But anyway, thanks for putting up with it, and
All
thanks
right.
for the game.
Yeah,
We'll see you guys
problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
next time.
All right.
That was fun.
See you, gang.
See
See
ya.
you guys.
All right, everybody.